Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Los Mafiosos. I'm Josh. I'm here with...
My name is Taylor, a.k.a. Ignit.
I'm ETHIEN.
Dirty Heifer.
Cosmo.
Today we're going to talk about the do's and don'ts of the rave community. What to do and what don't do. Just give you some tips on the new people on what to do and how to be more respectful when you're there. So, you want to...
Our first do of this topic is save your money. So basically, festivals are not cheap already for the tickets. You got to think about your gas, your food, your hotel, the place you're staying. If you're camping, if it's a camping fest, everything extra outside your ticket is going to cost extra, obviously. If you want merch, think about that. Food, drinks, water, anything like that. Like, just have extra money. I would recommend saving like $200-300 extra. Just not for like your travel. If like you're driving far, save more than $200-300. But $200-300 if it's a festival that's semi close to you and you've already got all your other travel plans figured out.
Yeah, I mean, like festival tickets. It depends what festival you go to, but it can range from $200 to $500 with just festival tickets
Just
and
depends
camping.
on how many days it is, too.
And like food in general, food in general is very, very expensive, and drinks.
Facts.
Very, very expensive. So make sure you come with enough money and a little bit extra, so you're not fucking crying whenever you leave the festival.
So you're not crying while you're dancing.
Make sure you got enough gas to get home.
100%, because I'm sorry, but if I see you go to a festival all weekend and you text me and be like, I don't have enough gas money to get home, sorry, baby, that's on you.
Yeah.
That's on you.
Donate some plasma.
Go donate some plasma. We got friends that do that shit all the time. I promise. I do it. I do. I donate.
I do need to do that.
You should. You get $100 every single time you donate plasma.
And 200 at CSL Plasma.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what kind of blood you
BioLife
have
is $100 a pop.
If you have really, really special blood, you can get.
That's if you have like O positive or whatever, because
negative?
It's O negative because
That's what I
it's
have,
versatile with literally everybody else's blood. Like anybody can take your blood.
All right, so what's the next?
Sell your ovaries.
Oh yeah, well, what's your do's and don'ts?
Do it. Let's do it. Don't. We'll go back and forth. We'll go back and forth between do's and don'ts.
I would say don't fight. That's a big thing. Just like
not worth it.
It's not worth it. Like the whole community is all about like PLUR, and PLUR has 2 R's. It's peace, love, unity, respect, and responsibility. That's the second one that we're like we're pushing that right now. And so it's like being responsible for you and your friends and knowing like what's going on there, and like also but keeping an eye out around you, but like don't fight about it. Like if you have a problem with something that somebody's doing, just say it and like be nice about it.
Y'all have seen me, this group has seen me multiple times get like bent out of shape because people are messing with me at a rave or a festival in general.
Me.
Yes, him right there being one of them, and I've almost actually punched him in the face.
It's because I was really, really drunk and I didn't know what I was doing.
He was irritating me while I was trying to fix my hair. Girls, you know what I mean, especially if you have ADHD and you need to just focus on that one thing and get it done, and somebody is preventing you from doing that. It gets really frustrating, okay? But when we went to Sullivan King for New Year's, she was actually working up in the VIP on the right side, and me and Zach and like some of the others were at the rail on the front right. And there's this girl that is like, she's having her great time. She's good. She's like this little princess fairy, enjoying her own space, responsible for herself, doing exactly what she should be doing, being a rave baby, doing what she should. And her rave group was cool people. Like we had just met them that night in line outside. Really cool. And I noticed that she was minding her business, and this other girl next to her just starts pushing all up on her, getting all in her stuff. And I'm like, bro, this girl has her pash, her drink, her phone, her vape all sitting on the stage right in front of her. Like she has her whole spot by herself. She is only staying right in front of that stuff. She is not going outside of it. She's not bumping into that girl. She's not bumping into anybody on the other side of her. Minding herself, and this girl is just being really rude. I was completely sober, didn't drink, nothing else. Completely sober. And I noticed it, and I do not like that. I don't like that stuff. That's so rude, and it's so mean. If you see somebody next to you, and I understand you want rail, I want rail just as much as the next person. It's cool to be up there. The experience is fun. Make it fun for everybody. Don't make it fun just for you and be selfish.
Yeah.
No. get out of here if you're gonna be like that.
And like if somebody says something to you about like, hey, can I get some space, or like, hey, like if they say something about like something, don't ignore it. The amount of times that like I've been like, hey, do you mind stepping over or whatever, and they just end up like hitting you again. It's just and like and don't apologize or something. Like, be nice about it. Being nice ain't that damn hard, people.
Eventually, I got the girl kicked out. Need I mind you? Because at the end of the day, like. I looked at my boyfriend and I was like, I'm waiting on her to put her hands on me because I usually am not the type to swing first unless you put your hands on me. If you put your hands on me, I'm coming after you. I don't care if you push me or not. I don't care if you don't, even if you don't swing on me, if you push me in any sort of way, touch me in any sort of way, in a negative way when you ain't supposed to, I'm going to swing on you. And this girl, I was waiting on her to touch me of any sort in a negative way besides just pushing up against my back because I literally stood up like a little like wall between this girl in front of me and I turned towards like the outside, like facing away from the stage. And I just had my back was literally just to this girl and she just keeps like bumping into me, elbowing my back and everything. And I look at Zach and I'm like, I'm about to hit this girl. And he was like, let her try and swing on you because she's going to get snatched by so many other people right now if she tries to come after you. And I was like, yeah, you're right. But at the end of the day, either I could do that because we know we ain't really going to get kicked out of Iris half the time as long as we're not the ones starting it. If you're starting it, you should get kicked out regardless.
I will say this also, working at the venue, like,
He literally
made me
also the amount of times that we pull up to Iris, they're like, yeah, no, we just got to let them in because if they don't come back, we're losing like probably 40 people.
They are our whole group. That's our stomping ground. So like
we're a whole mafia.
Yeah, really.
Well, it's like working at the venue and being, like a fan as well. Like, if there is a problem and like there's a fight that is about to break out, go to security.
And see, that's what I did. And that's the thing is, that's what I did. You saw me because you were up there. I was literally sitting there shaking like this. One of the security guards noticed how mad I was. He saw it all over my face. And y'all know how I am. He saw it all over my face. And he turned around and he was just like, hold on. Somebody's coming into the crowd to come get her. And I was like, all right. At one point in the night, she put her hands literally around the throat of one of the dudes that was like with us. And that was when I was like, she has now put her hands on someone physically. She's lucky it wasn't me because I would have just beat her ass right there. But he's a guy, obviously. And as y'all are, I'm sure, even if y'all were to get a girl that did some shit like that to y'all in a club, y'all wouldn't even know how to react.
Yeah.
Some of y'all may like it. Some of y'all may like it. But I know that if it's an aggressive way, like really honestly from a random girl. And
he said, some of y'all may like that.
I mean,
hey, yo, mama, choke me out real quick.
Right? Step on me, mommy.
Step on me.
No, the biggest thing is to make friends with the security guards.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Security is your best friend.
No, dead ass, bro. Security.
Don't hate them, love them.
I want to say shout out to Iris's security. I literally was, when we were leaving last night, you can ask her. I was sitting there telling them, I said, thank you for keeping us safe. Thank you for keeping the bad people out as much as y'all can, because they do their best, and they can only do so much because there's only so many of them. And that place gets sold out almost every time we go.
The capacity at Iris is almost 1,000 for the entire building.
And it's kind of,
and I'm going to tell you, there are maybe 20 security guards. Think about how
for 1,000
people. Like, and that doesn't even include really the workers.
They got to take. They also, they got to take care of the bartenders, the servers, the cocktail waitresses, like, all those people. They got to make sure that they're good, make sure that they're not getting any type of like messed up, but from a customer.
They do a great job.
Yeah,
security
they do.
Is your best friend. They're not your enemy.
Iris does a great job. Iris really does. Their security team and they
shout out to Iris.
Yeah, shout out to Iris. Y'all security team has also gotten a lot better. So shout out to y'all, because when I remember, I don't know if y'all remember, beginning of last year, the security team that y'all had at beginning of last year. I don't know. I guess y'all got rid of them. I don't see some of them no more.
I don't know if y'all know Mike, Big Mike.
Yeah, Big Mike. Yeah.
He's
amazing.
Fucking amazing. That is like my brother to me.
He's the big beard? Yeah.
Yes.
That is my
Big
brother
Mike,
now.
yo, shout out to USCU. Every time you check my ID, every time I come in, and you are cool as shit. You remind me of my uncle that I have who rides motorcycles. And if you ride motorcycles because you look like that type of dude, you're cool.
I actually met up with them one time because this one guy snatched my phone and he like slid off to the stage and try to handle it.
Basically tried pickpocketing you.
Yeah, like, and I told him, I'm like, I was about to fight this guy because he took my phone and he just hid it from me, and he was with another guy, and Mike grabbed me. And I was like, no, it's not me, it's him. And then we walked outside. And he pulled out my phone. I snatched it from him, and then Mike fucking threw him down the stairs.
Hell yeah!
Shout out to Mike.
Security
Mike is a
your
real
best
one.
friend. Like on any aspect, on like even if you're like, even not even just like the fighting aspect of things, and like
not just that, but like Iris, also shout out to y'all for not hiring sketch looking security guards. Because there has been some clubs I've gone to where they've got some sketch ass motherfuckers.
Iris
checking
hires
in.
people who are also enjoying the rave scene.
And thank you for finally getting a female security guard to be able to check the females. We love that. Y'all's guys have never, ever, ever touched me in a weird way, but like straight up, thank you for doing that. And regardless, because some girls are really uncomfortable with the guy checking them in general.
Yeah.
Some girls are. I don't care that much as long as they ain't touching me like that and they're just looking to see if I have anything or in my bag. But oh shit.
Wait, we still haven't gotten to our do's and don'ts with ETHIEN.
Huh?
What?
You
Hey.
Another do or don't.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I just kind of fucking
Do's and
spaced
don'ts
out.
with the
do
rave
the
scene.
list.
Only thing I could think of right now would be nice.
Pick any of them. I don't care.
Test your
Yeah.
like
Okay,
when you
hold on.
when you
Hold on.
Fix it.
Fix it. He's gonna have to cut that
Candy.
out. That's your candy.
yeah.
test your candy, by the way. Like you never know what you may find.
No.
And sometimes even if the person you get your candy from, when they're like, oh yeah, no, I tested it, just test it yourself because
Yeah.
you never know. Because sometimes like
They may just
One-
be saying that to get your sale.
true, yeah,
Yeah.
I've had that experience. It's fun.
Yeah. And then there's also some people too that will go out there and it's not really more so that they're just trying to get your money. Sometimes they're just trying to get rid of it in general.
Yeah.
Whatever they've
Yeah.
got on them, they're
And
just trying to get rid of
ever
it.
They don't wanna go home
accept
with it.
free candy from anyone.
Absolutely.
No, don't ever,
Trust who you're going through.
Unless you are friends with them, do not take anything free because nobody gives away anything for free.
I actually had
Yeah.
this one
like that. Not like that.
This one time where I did get something free and I took it, and then we became friends. But everything was good. But
Bad idea.
That is a
It's-
really
it is a very bad idea.
Don't
That's
do
really,
it.
it is risky.
Yeah,
it ended
never
up
do
great for
that.
you. Great for you.
Yeah.
I'm
There
happy
are
for
stories
you.
that come out great, but
never
the majority of the time,
never
Yeah,
do
I'm
that.
glad that it worked out for you in that moment, but don't do that stuff. I'm being for real.
never do
I
that.
promise you, you would much rather just stay
you
sober.
can go get your testing
No,
strips.
not even
you can
just
go
that.
Get like
You'd much rather just stay sober
Yeah.
and
And at
live.
festivals, they
the
usually
next
have
day.
like places you can test it too.
Yeah, like there's so many different things, and 9 times out of 10, you could probably ask around at an actual rave itself for a test strip, because a lot of people carry it on them being.
I think
you'd be
Irish
surprised,
should
but
definitely.
EDCO
You know where they
did it
usually
too.
Yeah.
sell merch at like that.
Yeah.
It's right by the
Yeah.
bar.
Yeah.
They should have like a med tent.
And
At
if
the
you
same
ever
t-
need anything, they're really good about like
Yeah.
letting you out. If you really do just need to like step out for a minute. If
Oh,
there's only
yeah.
a basement show, because when it's only a basement show, you
It's
can't
too much down there
Well,
sometimes,
and yeah,
too.
and there's no outside area because you can't go upstairs. And so if you need a second, all you have to do is ask security, and they should let you out that door right there.
Oh, 100%.
So
So
again, security's your
They'll
best
even
friend.
sit there. I've even seen them hold the door open while somebody was puking because they were too hot, but they were in the stairwells on the far right
Yeah.
side where that secret one with the single bathrooms upstairs. I was going up it like I think it was night one actually, Boogie T this last Friday. It was either that or it was it was probably
Yeah.
Boogie T or it was before that. I don't remember. But one night we were at Iris. I was walking up to the single bathrooms by myself because those are the fastest ones to go to every time, especially when I'm by myself. I can just go up there.
no,
come
they
back
are.
down. Done.
They definitely are.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're the best. But when I was walking up one time, I legit saw a security. It was a female security guard with another male security guard out there, and there was a dude that was literally puking down the steps. Yes, Nina, mind you, he's puking down the steps. It's crazy, but it's in the back of the business. 1, 2, they're making sure he's okay at least because he was by himself.
Yeah.
he was all alone. And that's something that's like the most important thing to me is like if they're alone and like our security guards are doing shit like that, like I said, Iris's security is good because I've seen them do multiple times where they've helped people instead of just being like, oh, you puked in the club, get the fuck out. Like they're not 100% like that. Not 100%. I've seen them do it like that, like the bad way, but
Just
if
depends
you're
on how
always.
bad
if you're
you
risk,
are.
like
yeah.
here's the thing about like being scrambled eggs, you know, like if you're gonna be scrambled eggs, be responsible about being scrambled eggs. Like you're gonna like there have been times where I have puked over the couch outside, but I made sure to go outside and I made sure that I had somebody there that like was taking care of me. You're not alone. You're not like
be mindful of yourself and just one of the things I prop myself on every time is that I've never puked in a spot where I wasn't supposed to.
exactly.
So like people's car in a car ride, I've gotten sick in a car ride like most people have, especially while messed up and everything, like drunk or whatever. And
if you feel like you're bad, like you're going down, go outside.
yeah, like I know that all y'all get that feeling in your tummy too, where it be just turning so hard that you cannot hide that. Like you cannot fight that. Just say something.
Sober. Even
Just
when
be
you're
like, hey,
sober.
I'm about to fucking puke. Pull over.
9 times out of
Like,
10, the reason why you feel that way is because your body is just feeling too hot and you don't realize it because
overstimulated.
I guess I'm just a special
breed.
breed then, because I can tell almost every single time when I'm about to
What do you
puke, and
got
I
for
always.
the more of the do's and don'ts?
Oh, here. I want to do my.
You raised your hand.
Mom, Dad.
My don't is don't go to a rave just to get fucked up.
Yes, 100% agree. That's one of the biggest issues right now.
Yeah.
You should be going for like to see someone that you like that plays.
Yeah,
or
like-
even just
music,
going to
you
like
know?
check it out and see what it's about. Like,
If-
don't
if-
go the
if
first
you're-
time that you ever go to a raver festival.
you're
Don't go just
new-
to get fucked up.
If
Go to
you're-
your first thing sober.
Yes.
Go
yes.
sober.
Big-
When I tell you it is
big
so much.
recommendation.
I don't drink like barely at all. I go to everything 99.9% of the time. I am sober.
If you are new,
Like-
at least do a little bit of research on the person that you're about to see,
Yeah.
or like if
Yeah,
you
like
want to.
so one of the things that like I've noticed that we all do is that when we're together, because we always usually meet up at our friends' houses and shit like that before a show or even festivals, even, and we pregame, and while we're pregaming, we listen to the artist's music, and we'll like sit there and we'll be like, oh, play this one by him, like I want to hear him play this tonight and shit like that. Do that, just do that. I'm being dead ass. Go on Apple Music, look up the artist, and just go through all of their popular shit, and you'll find a song you like. I promise.
And
I promise.
I will say this as well. Like on top of that, if like last night we went downstairs to go see Blossom.
Yeah, because
I had never heard
she
of
never
Blossom.
heard of it, and she loves
I
house
love
music.
house. When
And
I
I
tell
was like,
you-
bro, you're gonna love Blossom. You're
My
gonna love
jaw
her.
was on the floor.
Yeah, and she just went on a whim and tried it because I told her it was bass house, and so did Elle, and she
Incredible.
trusted us and
Like-
everything like that, and she went down there and she had a great ass time.
You never know who you're gonna end up loving.
Now she's in love with Blossom, just so y'all know.
Shout out if you want to marry me.
All right, so
You already got a ring on your finger,
well,
baby.
what about you,
Right.
Josh? What was your do or your don't?
Okay.
We'll do one more.
Another big thing is like when you're moving like through the crowd and stuff, like say excuse me or please, and don't like grope women while you're going through the crowd. Like literally, all you gotta do is like tap them on their shoulder.
yeah, stop-
Say, excuse me.
Stop the grabbing
Don't-
around
don't
the
grab
low
their
back
hips,
area.
yeah.
That low back area stuff, it's still uncomfortable for girls. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Because I don't know about you, I'm sure it's uncomfortable for you, but anytime, like I'm in a relationship currently right now as we speak, so I don't want any other guy touching me regardless. I don't give a fuck what it's for unless you're tapping me on my shoulder or giving me a hug as my friend like them or something like that. So when I'm in a crowd or whatever and you're trying to get through, I understand you're saying excuse me and stuff. Do not grab a woman by the low back because it's still uncomfortable as fuck.
Do not
I
touch
promise.
anywhere below here.
Yeah,
Like
literally.
that's your line.
Oh, yeah.
Where your
Shoulder up.
armpits and above. Armpit above.
Or
Shoulders
you,
up.
you don't even have to touch them at all. Just say, hey, excuse me, like.
Yeah, but
That's
you
all
know
you have to
it's
do.
loud in there
But,
sometimes.
But like,
you really can't
and
hear.
see, that's the thing is a lot of guys, what they'll try to do is they just grab at this
They'll
low
go like-
back,
yeah.
this low back thing, and just like
They'll be like,
excuse
me.
and I'm like,
Like,
stop doing that, bro. That's why do you? What makes you think that that's
Yeah,
cool?
just touch her shoulder. That's it.
Even like,
You can just be
'cause
like,
I had
hey,
that
excuse me.
happen
See
before.
how it made her look as
Yeah.
soon as I tapped on her shoulder. Like, just do that.
It's
That's
just
not
like
hard.
that.
And I will say this also: if you're going through like a crowd and everybody's dancing in the crowd, the better way to get through the crowd is
Is to dance with it.
Dance out of the crowd. If you
Dance
have a
with the
fan,
crowd
fan
and go
dance
through
out of
the yes.
crowd. Like,
Go through the crowd and dance with the crowd.
people
You will get through so
people
fast.
move
Banging,
to have a
like,
good time with you and
move.
move a little bit out of
Yeah,
the way.
because if they
Like,
see you vibing, they'll back up and be like, "Hey,"
And then
they're
you can
out of
go
your
right
way.
through,
You can
like-
go through. Like it's so easy. It's so much easier than just being rude, y'all. Like I know it's easy to be bad and be rude, but it's kind of hard sometimes for people to be like, "Oh, good people," and that's why we have more bad than good in this world. But
Kindness goes a long way.
yeah, kindness goes a long way, very long.
pay
way.
attention to like groups as well. Like if you're walking through a crowd, like and you see there's like 20
Don't
people
split
in
up
a
their
group,
group.
don't split up their group.
Yeah, don't
around
split
them.
up their
Go behind
group.
them.
Don't just stand there in the middle of all of us.
Yeah.
I will punch you. Just kidding.
All
I
right.
won't. But
I'm different.
We're not
because I'm
fighting.
Walking through the crowds and I see a group, but they make a circle. I just go through the circle.
No, don't do that.
All right, we're
I feel like that's bad juju in the rave community, low-key.
And I'm like, hey,
like how you split a pole, like if your
Yeah.
friends split a pole while walking,
Don't-
I feel like that
Exactly.
right there is bad juju in the rave community, like
Bad
splitting a pole.
karma.
Yeah.
All right, so any
Like
final
splitting a
thoughts on
train.
this? Like on
Oh yeah,
any more
any
do's
final
and don'ts
thoughts?
anymore?
Yeah.
Any final
I
thoughts?
Anything anymore?
I would
Final
say
thoughts?
Main ones that you want to.
again, test your candy, consent, get consent from women, Don't touch women
And men,
inappropriately.
and men.
And men. Yeah, men too. Yeah,
Don't be
yeah, you're right.
rude.
Men
Yeah.
too.
Don't be rude. Don't fight. Just be nice. And security is your best friend.
Mindful of yourself, your friends. Make sure you don't leave your
Don't
rave
go
fam.
to get fucked up.
All right, yeah, that about wraps it up. Make
Yeah,
sure you
that's about it.
you like, subscribe, and comment on our thing about some more tips that we maybe didn't say. And have a good one. Out.
Peace.
Out.